Chickity check, chickity check, two, Mike. It's a me, Sicilians, smothered in everywhere. In the old neighborhood, Sicilians everywhere. You know what? I'm not out the woods yet. I'm only a 15-minute trek away. So that's bananas and more. You know, everywhere. Since like 1910, they've had property right next to my great grandfather's. It was my great grandfather's back then. My great grandfather's back then. Actually, it was my great six generations back. It's in 1810. They bought it from New London. And we were either Swedish or Sicilian. That's what I hear the stories go in that particular clique neighborhood to visit the little city, the stomping grounds, the battlegrounds with State Street, Main Street, Captain's Walk, and they didn't even have they just came out with the Colt 1911 semi-automatic. They were just coming out with Harley Davidsons, just right next to each other, and still, what is it, 90, 100, 108 years later, 108 years later, they still doesn't talk about Swedish house. They call it house, the Swedish house. It's always been Swedish house. It's the Swedish house. It's always been the Swedish house. It's always been the Swedish. This is regular, ordinary Swedish mealtime, apartment style in America. NBC New England radio show. 2 weeks coming up. A pot of Joe, or we'll do grilled cheese. How about fried eggs yet? Flipper, tell me a story. Please keep the Sicilians out of it. Anything with Sicilians and Italians and the mafias and the mobsters and anything but. We might be, within arm's reach, but trust it's a different sort of nature when you're working in a Swedish house. They've got to clean this and this and multipass that, says that's an auto wash, chicken. Work. Go ahead and melt the butter. Wait, it's going to get a little bit loud. Turn the stove on. I'm in my best dress. You saw the shoes. This is... Well, normally I'd put a top on this and it wouldn't be a gray undershirt, but at least this fitted. So, maybe I am under the weather and frumpy. Huh? Maybe it's such a bad thing. Get with the times, man. That's what they say. I won't ever get used to that. I don't think the way I was raised. Kruger's box and nails, lashes, whips, belts, newspapers, flaming money. Last man and candy, yeah. When you're just barely, old enough to your first one by yourself, and learn about it in school. So $1 billion to every other chick in the classroom. Next thing you know, I'm 30. I mean, I'm not even 30, but I'm almost 30. Build me up, buttercup, don't break my day. Yeah, brick 1 egg. Bacon broccoli. Pork. Martin's Curry. Happy Leaf Erickson Day. That was my favorite SpongeBob. I heard that's the one online. See if I can find it for you. Talking. I keep searching for that one nameless, sugary family member. Shows up in Ellis Isle. Les Claypool makes a song about it. Fully of American life. I know. From 4,500 days of within arm's reach of them. That one particular Sicilian man that looks up to the Statue of Liberty calls it a bully of American life, and lives in Manhattan, lives in New York. He befriends my grandpa. It's 1950 when Gramps is home from war to 2003. Gramps passes away. He shows up, buys property in my backyard in 2006. He says, "You never guess what kind of New York. Oh, nothing to do with New York. Please, nowhere near New York." Yeah, well, he's your grandpa. It was back then. I think we're working on some kind of formal separation. You know, like if we could be not that we were technically married, but we certainly did spend a long, prolongated time together since 2006 to the end of 2018. That's 12 years, you know. You look at that in days, that's 3,000, and another 600. 10 years is, well, there's the 50 on every one of them, and 65 really, I know, I just added math, so I'm trying to compensate. Now I looked into it, it was something like 4,600 instead of what I estimated the pills at was the 4,000. So I started that June 2008, July 2008, really. My little independent gig. Well, now I have something to do. I have to take the pill every day, and also, you know, go to jail for 25 years of life, baby. You know, it would probably be 25 years in prison and get out early. For what they wrapped it up as criminal misbehavior is being used. I guess I had been monitored the whole while, so I was having the end of the world parties. And when I was 18, although I didn't do much wrong since my birthday, they figured, why not just take everything age 13 to, or, you know, what did you do exactly when you were, you know, 12, you know, in the fallout shelter? Did you break and should we bring you to a military police? You know, you have to tell them exactly how you spent your time in the fallout shelter on your own notes. Yeah, well, did you really have and ever have really have any kind of permits for whatever kind of little bits of acid you may have been eating all throughout, you know, your entire life, you know? Do you really have on your person right now proof that Bert Midland fed you a vial of LSD 25 for your baptism, you know, when you were a month old? And that's why the strange Gene sitting out and around with the Indian mob, the Grateful Dead mob, Native mob, you know, and it had nothing to do with Sicilian anything, you know. So I stayed and I worked in the house for 10 years is what I did. House chores, yard work, his eggs are lousy. Run a greasy spoon for a while, serving sailors and gas company. People my age, though, peers. Most of the kids my age went to war or in the service, were in the service. I was on my way, but I was on my way. I don't know where I'm going, I'm on my way. Taking my time, but I'm on my way. Goodbye, Rosie, Queen of the Road. My pajama rolled down a bed and drove to the police station. When the papa found out he didn't hear the shout, started the investigation. Where was he going? He was going to sign up for the service. He could go kill people for eventually a $6,000 VA check. The rest of his life, doing nothing afterwards, you know, but just collecting Veterans Association. What he was doing, I figured he'd go to New York first, and you know, well, there, you know, every time he's been there, he was the crooked cop, you know, like he trained me, you know, and it's just the different times, it's a different city back then, you know, New York, 2004 to 2008, when you're helping a Manhattan relief effort, because the terrorists are, you know, bombs and machine guns and hand grenades and whatever else, you know, RPG, this, and whatever, yeah, you know, it's like you're, and I don't know exactly, you know, but I know I wound up with some kind of incredible hand injury similar to Roman from Chicago PD, but probably from some kind of sandy Al-Qaeda or something or other, no good. Most likely it was that rather than pickpocket thief with a ship, you know, or any kind of, you know,
money really invented family. This is a coffee spoon. I didn't rush any forks in. Fork.
10 minutes. Yeah, I'll just check it out now. So, Ajax.